Hi, hello, and welcome. I am so excited to get into today's video. As for what we're getting into is we're going to do a base game house build challenge. I thought this would be fun. Sims 4 is free now, and I thought this would be an opportunity just to see what it's like to build it without no CC, none of the extra front packs. If this is your first time thinking of buying it, let's just see what you guys get the opportunity to build to get started with for it being free. So why not? And let's see what we get into. Okay, sweet. So I'm thinking for now I'm just going to build it in our Widowers challenge. So I'm like, why not? So let's just get into that world. We'll build it in the new crest, but might not even use it. So I'm thinking maybe we just build it here. We'll have fun with it. I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to limit myself. This might just be an empty lot that we could potentially move one of our future children into. So let's limit ourselves. Base game only. Literally, look at all this. This is all what you get. So much fun. Okay, outside of CC content. I'm gonna have to graze over that. So... yeah. Okay. I just gotta be really focused and not click CC content. So let's see. What kind of house do I want? I think I want to go simple. So let's see. They got some nice buildings right next door. Is this a house you can use or is this just a house? It's so nice. It's just a house. Should we build one similar? That looks so fancy. I wasn't trying to go that fancy. It could be the shack next door. The shame of that brings the household the household down. I don't know. Alright, let's see. What kind of exterior does the neighbors have? They have like a grand little patio. Can I do something like that? Let me pull up some references. Give me a minute. Okay, sweet. I got this like a couple images up, so we're just gonna I won't keep it this size, but we're gonna do it for now. The one in the image is 2-story. And then what they have, give me a minute. Let me just create the exterior that I kind of want, and then we'll go on the inside. Okay, so for the outside, I kind of just had this idea from this image, so please kind of roll with it. I'm sorry for my voice. I did lose my voice after an eventful weekend for Halloween, so I'm kind of recording this far in the future. I'm getting a little sick, but I want to get this out for you guys. It's been a minute, so let's just talk about this house, kind of the idea I had for it. I just wanted to do something a little different, utilize a lot of the stuff that you get from base games, so like the toy car, getting into enlarge that, and just kind of a funky house I've never got to build before. This was literally just one of the first images I found, and I like fell in love with it. There was quite a bit of the items that I know you get from other packs that I was like, man, it'd be really nice to be able to use those, but I wasn't able to because obviously we're just using base game. And can I just say, quick reflection, it was so tempting to use CC content because it constantly popped up. But I think I did pretty good. So for the outside area, it was just a lot of like simple color tones from like browns to whites, which I kind of like because I don't normally go for that. I love color, if you guys can't tell from my home, and I just love to be able to express that. But it's been rough since restarting my whole new game and downloading so much CC content, so I think this was a kind of a nice refresh to challenge myself to be able to get into just a certain amount of items. So as you can see, I've already jumped into the exterior. I wanted to be able to, first thing first, I always make sure I have the bathroom space because I don't know about you guys, but once you guys add windows and everything, it's really hard to establish, be like, okay, this is a designated bathroom area, and then trying to cover it up while you create the bathroom. So I did that first, and then I'm doing like nice browns, creamy tones for the living room. And honestly, when I was scrolling through all this, you do get quite a bit. I did wish when recording this, I took out my CC content for you guys just so you can get a better understanding. If that's something you guys would like, I can definitely do another small build for one of our Widower Challenges houses because we definitely got plenty of houses. We got 10 children to move out, so we have time for that if you guys want to see that. And for the back here, that's kind of just like the little back door area that I have. And can I just tell you guys, I struggled to create stairs in like this empty space. I was like, is this really time to create the stairs? But I wanted to make sure I get stairs in there because I don't know about you guys, but I've definitely decorated a whole house and been like, oh god, stairs. And here we go. This is where I'm just kind of adding like this little entry area for the side door, kind of like where you get out of your car, and in the garage you have like this little side door typically, and I wanted to be able to implement that because I'm not someone who does driveways. I've seen so many people do driveways, but this is my first time actually utilizing that. I really hope you guys appreciate that. I hope I don't know, did it unrealistic and you guys are like, what is this? Or I don't know, considering the Sims don't really use cars for whatever reason they don't do cars, they teleport, and they don't have to pay for flight trips. They magically teleport places. But that's besides the topic. That's Sims to debate. And then my other struggle, can I just mention, was trying to figure out like a fence for this back door gate. I just wanted like a normal little back door. I was trying to do like the little hacks I learned from, I think James Turner does sometimes, I like regular door. I know I quote him a lot because I do watch a lot of his videos for house builds, but I kind of just ended up utilizing a gate. And this is just me kind of fast forwarding. I did fast forward quite a bit of this, so I'm sorry. We'll get like a little tour in the end, guys. But as for the kitchen, I love this kitchen. It is gorgeous. I just had plenty of space in that corner, so I was like, let's utilize it. Let's try to utilize all the little different cabinetry that we get, because I'm not somebody who ventures into that. I'm just kind of like, oh, let's slap that in. I mean, I'm literally the person who's like, curtains is like my last thought, and I tend to forget that. I mean, at least I typically remember a trash can, but curtains, I literally always look back at my builds and I'm like, where are the curtains at? And I'm sorry, my voice will come in and out of here. It's mostly back, thankfully. You guys will see if you guys were there for my last stream, it was rough for my voice. But I wanted to be there for you guys. I always appreciate being able to hang out with you guys. And then as for my island, can I just say it took me a fat minute to realize there's a specific button or like item for islands, because I don't build islands. I don't own an island. I don't have one. My kitchen's nowhere near that fancy, so it was definitely a little different for myself, but I love how it turned out, especially with the contrast of the greens. And then here we are, we're just getting our little dining area, showing off a lot of the options we honestly get from one, which I'm glad I did that, but also just trying to find one to fill the space, because I think the biggest trouble for me was figuring out what I kind of just went for that area, like right next door. I'm not sure if I moved the dining area, but I kind of just started placing that stuff there. You get like a little bit of CC content, not CC content. God, hello. You get little what are those called? Also, it's gonna bother me. Clutter items. You do get quite a bit of clutter items. Although I do appreciate CC items for clutter. Clutter does the game doesn't come with a lot. You do kind of get repeat items. And this is where I'm just establishing, like, what can I put over here? Can I just say it took me so long to be like, okay, we're going to put this in here. Because I think when building your homes and stuff just to build one, not play in, it's really easy to forget stuff that your Sims need, such as chessboards or even, like, bookshelves. I think I forgot a bookshelf once. Or, like, I was looking back on a lot of my challenges. I was like, my Sims have no form of entertainment. Because you have all these items, but they're just, like, chairs or tables, and that's all they're really for. So I ended up deciding to put I know it's kind of awkward, I ended up putting like a computer spot in that little area, and then this room, I'm trying to do a closed off room. I was debating from doing it from a study to a reading nook to, I think I ended up utilizing it for an entertainment area, because I was debating like making like a mini, mini theater, but it didn't work out. Obviously it's way too small, and I was like debating also making it the study, but I kind of just got stuck with keeping the study in that corner, because I like the little windows around that corner. I wanted to keep that and utilize that. And my brain was so glued onto the fact that this extra spare room was going to be like a study type form with no windows, no extra windows. So I hope that you guys like it, how it turned out with the browns to the greens. And the little layout, I'm definitely not a pro builder. I always emphasize this, but I definitely enjoyed building these with you guys. I think I've learned a lot. And I feel like I'm going to eventually figure out what my style is. I don't know if I have one. If you guys think I have one, let me know. Because I don't know, do I? I feel like every time I go into build mode, I'm just like, bleh, here you go. This is what I'm going to build. And I really do hope I enjoy building these for you guys. I don't know why I ended up doing so many different builds. I guess it's because we have 10 children coming from Miss Widower's house. So I do get to experiment and play with that a lot. And do let me know if you guys have any recommendations for like who to look into for different build items. And as you can see, I'm trying to figure out like what a video game console. I thought like, I don't know, is that not part of a base game? Because all I found was that like that all-in-one, all-in-one internet item. I don't know what that was. Like I read it and I was like, that is not a game console. So this is why I ended up deciding to make it like a little study with a chess table. And I thought that was just a nice little extra bonus room to fill out space. And this is me finally remembering to do the bathroom, because, you know me, I could easily forget. I spent hours on, or I don't think it's hours to be dramatic, but I spent so much time building on other areas that I tend to forget what I was originally doing. I literally built this little area for the bathroom, and it's like the last thing I'm filling in for this area. So obviously we got to throw in some plants, because I've noticed that I've been like, plants are like a last thought, and all my old builds, like I'd be like plant here, but when I'm building like little builds for you guys, I tend to be like, where's all my plants at? I think it's also because I had a lot of CC plants on my laptop and I don't have any really downloaded quite yet. There's so much I still need to download, but I still had fun with the game, what they gave us. They gave you quite a bit. I really hope, and I knock on wood, that I only use base game. Can I just say, it really took all my focus in this brain of mine that I have to remind myself, one, click back on base game, because every time you move an item, it like goes back to generic items, or like if you copy or delete, it goes back and you have to re-click on base game. And then also the fact that when you do click on base game, it still includes CC content. I'd be really proud of myself if I stuck to it, because knowing myself, I probably added at least one item that doesn't belong. But everything so far is. So when I upload this, you guys can download it when you guys get if you guys download Sims 4. Someone on our last live stream mentioned that they finally got into game playing, which is exciting. And one of my friends just bought a PC because she just hears me talk so much about PC gameplay and stuff. And my other friend just downloaded base game Sims 4. So I think it's pretty awesome that it's free now, so it's a great way to even just try it if you guys see this video, because I know I am a multi-game type of person. I like to play with different games. If you guys check out my other YouTube channel, you'll see some of it, or if you guys check out my Twitch, you guys can definitely see all the different games that we have on our schedule, or if you guys even recommend one, we got so many on that gameplay that we're planning to in the list for that. But that's enough of that spiel. Let's get back into the build and what I'm doing, because honestly I don't know. I guess I'm trying to figure out a better layout, because I just realized there's this giant awkward space in the middle, and I'm like, although I personally am somebody who loves a lot of space and whatnot, the build looks quite empty. So I thought I'd do like a double sink with counters. It's a great little add-in. And I realized that you could put like little toothbrushes, you could put little knickknacks, which I tend to not do because I forget. I usually just put the whatever bathroom sink that you can use. So that was kind of fun to add that little extra stuff in there and whatnot. Oh, I guess I kept it a single sink, so I lied there. I'm sorry. It's just a single sink. It's the downstairs bathroom. It doesn't need a double sink, although I always love one. And now, yay, we're in the upstairs, and this is where I kind of, oh, I'm blurry. This is where I kind of figure out I have quite a bit of space, and I didn't really want to add any more activity rooms because we have so many different activity rooms downstairs. I didn't really want to try to do a bunch of fillers. So I believe I at first was thinking maybe doing it one giant room with a giant closet, maybe in a giant bathroom, which you can see there's only 2 different spaces here, and I was thinking like one kid's room. I do eventually change that out. I think I end up adding a gym because I was like, why don't I add more little personal gyms in places? It's just because my space can't fit all of this doesn't mean their place can't. And for the kids' room, though, can I just mention, they do come with quite a bit of cute stuff. I usually think the colors are kind of like a lot to handle, because it's like you got like the splash, like that rug there, which I think isn't really cute in my opinion. And it just makes the room look a lot of like cluttered in my opinion rather than organized. But they do have cute items. I feel like I really hope I was able to utilize them in a helpful way to be like, yeah, look at these, look what you get. Because they're really adorable when you look at them. And it's just sometimes when you put them somewhere random, they can look like a lot. But I really love the little pastel colors we got for this little girl's room going. Or I mean, it doesn't have to be a girl. I'm just one of those girls who love pastel pink right now, so I'm one of those. And then yeah, we're into the parents' room, which is fun. I just checking out different beds, different patterns, what can we utilize, and then also realizing that my outdoor to their patio is a level up, so just trying to fill out space where it's just not an awkward ledge. If you guys have better techniques, or you guys know any that I should look into to make those little awkward spaces for like that doorway to look, instead of just adding stairs, if there's other techniques, I would love to hear them. And this is where I'm just trying to get like the double bedside, a nice little rug, different things people typically want. I just don't have the space for, so I've always like gotta remind myself when I build it. And I think this is where I'm just trying to distinguish, okay, where is the bathroom versus the closet will be. And I think this is where I originally make the bathroom right here, and I'll eventually just cut off the other side, but it'll take a GIF just to get there, because we're building our nice fancy bathroom, which I didn't do a whole lot. I've seen like a lot of different videos and ideas. I didn't really implement them here. I feel like this house is already a lot bigger than I originally thought it would be, so I just kind of added some fancy stuff. If you want to put some bath bombs in there, like that bathroom would be awesome. And I do end up dividing the bathrooms because I just felt like it was a lot of space. And I'm somebody who's like, okay, if you and your spouse have to go, one has to go to the toilet and you're in the bath, do you really want them to go to the toilet right next to you when you're in the bath, or do you want them to go all the way downstairs? So I was like, okay, you know what, we'll divide the two. We got the bath and the shower in one, and then we got the toilet in the other. So if they ever need to go, they don't need to go while I'm going to the bath. So we got that in there. And just sticking to those browns and greens, because I felt like that's a nice color that base game really does give you, just to like make your home look nice and friendly. And I did not forget the TP. We got the TP in there, and little hand towels, little decadence, because I feel like those are the things that originally just go. You forget about them. And this is where I just kind of place down, and also double checking of which type of different dressers I'm going to utilize. At first I was just trying to see which one fits the space, which I'm glad I did, because I feel like you guys also get to view all the different items that you do get from just base game, because you guys will get to build your own homes. You don't want them all to look the same. I mean, especially when it's your first time trying, it can definitely get a little mundane if you only have base game. I think that's the only reason why I keep getting conned into buying so many different packs. It's because it's like, they have this one item, I want that one item. But base game does come with a lot, and if you could see like a glimpse of it, this is where I'm like, oh my god, there's workout stuff. I could add a whole gym. So I'm just trying to figure out what would work in their bedroom. So I'm just adding different items, and I thought maybe like a mirror. You get like a bunch of different mirrors, honestly. Excuse me. That come with the game itself. I didn't use all the funky wallpaper. There's a lot of different wallpaper. I feel like I didn't really represent a whole lot of what you get with the base game, because you do get quite a bit, honestly. If you guys can see as I scroll, please ignore all of the CC content. It's not even as much as I want, but we have all that in there, so my voice is slowly dying. And then I added just an extra treadmill. I think we're done there. I love it. I love the look. And that's, oh, we forgot the backyard. I forgot the backyard. And I just thought like a nice pool would fill the space. Nice little garden, because who doesn't like gardening? And to just make this place look complete in sense, I guess. I don't really know. I don't know what else to speak about this build. I really do love it. I enjoyed building with base game. I felt like the house was cohesive. It didn't feel empty to me. And that was all with just what you get for free now. So I really hope you guys enjoy that. I hope you let me know if you guys do end up downloading it, or if you previously just downloaded it, or if you just have base game in general. How much fun are you guys having? Or if you do even something similar like this, if you challenge yourself to build with just base game, I think it's a great way to just remind yourself of like, okay, I can hold back on buying the next pack. I know it's really tempting, especially when I watch other YouTubers and streamers utilize a new pack. I'm like, and they hype it up. I'm like, I need it. But it's definitely a great reminder just to be like, okay, you get so much with all the other packs. There might be like one different item that you get, like with the high school pack, you get all the cute bedroom items, in my opinion. But I think it's essentially better just to wait till they're on sale, honestly. But, and I'm just throwing little dads in here. I love throwing in grass. If I can get some grass in there, I think the place looks so much more complete. And I think that's everything. I really do. I love the final look. I hope you guys do too. So, yay. Okay, sweet. Now we get to get on the inside. I love the way it looks. It's really simple. Not a whole lot going on, which I'm there for. I typically feel like I go a little crazy on different builds and stuff. So, I'm there for the simple look, the little plants, the pond there. So, let's get inside real quick. It's not going to be a long tour. You guys have seen quite a bit of it, because as soon as you, oh, can you put that down? As soon as you enter, you have like this little dining area that follows into our kitchen with this beautiful island, which I've learned a lot after building that island. And we got a little library, which I do have to say I wish like bookshelves had like different variations, because it's like it's the same bookshelf repeated twice. But it would be nice to have some variation in the books, but it's okay. It's The Sims. It's not, I mean, this will come a background noise as you play The Sims. We have our little computer area. This family definitely is that one house that shares. Are you guys that household that shares a computer? Because this house is. So we got the bathroom. Nice little, I like a public bathroom. This is like where you have your friends go. You keep it nice. You don't keep all of your extra clutter in. We just have like nice stuff for your friends to use. And a nice little living room, which you can tell they have a kid. They got the little kid area, the little kid chair. And then as we go upstairs, we have this beautiful bedroom, which I want to sleep up here. Like, look how cute that item is with the little hearts on the blanket. That's so cute. We got the potty. We didn't forget that. And a feeder where your kid can get trapped and stay there forever if you don't like them. Oh my goodness. This is why you do tours. Why is this not colored? Okay, good. Now it's colored. And then we have our workout area which is always nice to have. I don't know, if you want to put other items in here, you can. I think this is just a nice little bonus. Like, who doesn't want a workout area? Could you imagine taking that upstairs, though? Okay, wait. I'm getting sidetracked. We're in here for a tour, not for logic. So, we have a nice little bedroom. And then out here, we have a nice patio where you guys... I left room for you guys to add certain items if you have different packs. You can add your own little flair. And I think that's everything outside of the bathroom. You know, if somebody needs to go number 2, you still can take a bath in peace. So... yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. We have the little backyard area, which you guys got a good glimpse of. Can lounge, your Sims can do gardening, and they can drive their fake car if you want to pretend. You could, like, make them stand next to it and then teleport. So there you guys have it. We're going to upload it for you guys. I'm going to upload it as probably just base game home. Base game house for you, and I hope you guys enjoyed that too. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I can't wait to keep uploading videos. I am sorry again that videos have been slower lately. If you're watching this far in the future, obviously you don't really know about this, but I want to be sure that I'm just keeping up to date with you guys, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next video. So bye.